was summer. My wife and I had just finished renewing the house. It was a really hot summer. Not just hot, it was smothering. Even during the night, it was so difficult to sleep that we had a small routine. Before we went to bed, we would stop by the beach. We went to the town. We drove our old car. Sometimes we even just wore our bathing suits and went for a swim. It was quite rare to find someone at the beach. But one night, after we'd bathed, Diane noticed a young boy standing by the edge of the water by himself. He was bare-chested and he had a medal around his neck. I walked to him. I just wanted to talk. He was barefooted and his shorts were completely soaked. He wasn't much up for chatting, so I did all the talking. At that time I was working as a nurse and I told him that seemed to open him up. My mother is a nurse, he said, and smiled. He then walked over and sat by my side. I made a sign to Diane to stay over, not to come. The kid showed me his medal. He told me that he had won at soccer. I thought that he was only 8 years old, but he told me that he was 10, that he was the smallest kid in his class. I asked him his name and he spelled it out for me, actually. He didn't say it. Lucas. Lucas. He told me that some kids had been teasing him and kicked the ball into the water. That's why he went in. And now he couldn't even find his shoes or his t-shirt. I then asked him if he needed help to find his parents. He said no. He was scared that his father would get angry at him because of losing the ball and because he knew he wasn't allowed in the water or even in the beach by himself. And then, as we sat, the two of us there, he started shaking. He felt cold despite the heat. And I told him that I had some blankets in the car, that it would be good for him. When I think it back, I wish he had said no. But he didn't. He said yes. He even said thank you. On the way to the car, I introduced Lucas to Diane. Lucas got into the car. I gave him the blanket. We turned on the radio, we listened to some music. Before I noticed, Lucas was asleep. Diane and I looked at each other for a long time, without saying anything, without knowing what to do. We then decided to take Lucas back home with us. We knew it was wrong. I don't know why we did it, but it just felt like the right thing to do. It felt like a good deed.